You handled the angry dad well, thank you. I wasn't being sassy, sorry if anybody thought I was. Always be calm and nice. The HuffPo interview was great. That was another thing, when we were in New York, we did press. Okay, press. As part of the agreement for a book publisher publishing your book, you have to agree to promote it, which I guess is fair enough. We went to America. America was really funny because the first thing that happened was we had a press tour day, and this is one of those things where we felt like, should we be telling people Phil has a waffle problem? You don't understand. Phil has a serious waffle problem. He had them pretty much every day. I'm sure most of Phil's blood is now maple syrup, like you don't understand. Is Tatanov coming to the US? If Kanye told me anything, yes. Where we were sat in two directors' chairs staring at a camera, and this was crazy. What happens is, and this is what, like, all of the people do, they line up, like, 15 interviews on TV and radio, and they all happen live, literally back-to-back with, like, 30 seconds. And I was like, how is it possible that so many TV and radio stations are ready to do this? And they're like, because there's literally just so many shows and radio shows happening around America that it's possible. So it was so weird. I'm sure some of you guys saw the pic, but we were just sat in these chairs, and literally every 30 seconds we just had to speak to some people, and it was so weird. We had this Sunday Times guy come speak to us, and I think he meant well. There were a couple of stupid things and whatever, but without getting too serious or going on about it, or like going down that rabbit hole, again, it just comes back to, all it was saying was, there's people on the internet that do something that I don't really understand, and it's just like, and I think when something is aimed at like 50-year-olds, whatever, you know, maybe I just don't want to do anything again that's talking to 50-year-old people, because the people on the Huffington Post, like, they got it. And that Alex guy, it was really well researched and it was interesting. We did a Tumblr Q&A, which was fun. As you saw, like, we opened it at like 11 the night before, and then 12 the next day. We had like 80,000 questions, so we were like, whoops, okay, well, let's just do a few. And it was funny because, like, we didn't really have time to scroll through loads, look for a really good question, think about an answer, and a really articulate answer. It was quite quick, which was almost a shame, but whatever. Instagram fandom, stop, according to somebody in the chat. I know it's fun, but I don't like attention, so don't troll Donald Trump in my name, because honestly, I'm just scared of any attention and I don't want it. I appreciate the activism, but honestly. And I saw a few people joking about how I've been really soppy recently, and I find that funny, just because, like, obviously the whole kind of, like, Dan Howell, Dan is not on fire sense of humour is to be quite, you know, dry and sarcastic and a bit cynical, and that's like funny, you know. It's like, we know I'm not all serious and boring, but it's just quite funny to, you know, be like that, and that's kind of like the vibe. But ever since the book happened, all of a sudden I've been saying all these soppy things. The Bristol signing and the sad mum that said that, you know, she appreciated what I did, and I posted those 3 soppy tweets, or whether it's all the, you know, interviews where we've said things, or these live streams where we've said things. The Tumblr Q&A with that last question there. I apologise, but, you know, it's that the opportunity has presented itself, and it's good. They tell you not to use your phone on planes. You can connect to the plane Wi-Fi, and that's not the same thing as your phone signal. I don't even know. I'm not Mr. Plane. I don't know how these things work. I'm not complaining because I love my life and I've never been happier than these last things, but I'm just like, I am an emotional, creative, spiritual, and mental husk. Like me right now, I am just a withered, dead tree. I am a dead tree looking over a valley of all of the wonderful things, all of this, you know, all of the good times that us guys have had together over the years, and I'm just like, okay, I can die now, and then I just like flutter away. That's like me at the moment. danandphilshop.com. Get in that spawn. So proud of Martin. Martin has worked so hard. Because Martin was kind of helping us do all the merch stuff while on tour as well. Bloody hell. Why is the Donald Trump Instagram just a complete disaster? I am seeing references to Kanye 2020, Dan and Phil, 5 Seconds of Summer, and One Direction in just one... Okay, wow. Poor Donald Trump's Instagram. Guys, very funny. Stop. Phil's video? What was that?
Basically, you're meant to squeeze it like this to release any tension. Why? I'm just gonna stop.
Excuse me, I am not talking about the flip-flops. Okay, Phil. I'm scared, and you're scared. We're all scared. You're great. Take some time to just look at something nice. Calm yourself down. Take a deep breath in, out, and say, I'm fine. I can do this. I'm in control of my future. Everything will be fine. I believe in you. Goodbye. See you next Tuesday, Probs Dunno.